Good day everyone, my name is Jodijean Ombay, and now I will continue the report about the production of goods and services. But I will gonna focus on the channel of distribution. So when we say channel of distribution, it refers to the all people, organizations, and methods that involve in the movement of or the flow of the goods and services from the producer from the manufacturer to industrial user or final consumers. So there are there are individuals that that involves in this distribution of the product or distribution of the goods and services from the manufacturer to these individuals such as the wholesaler, agents, and the retailer. Those individuals play an important role in this process. However, it's important to note that the more intermediaries or the more individuals that involves in this distributing of products, uh, the more the intermediaries, the higher the cost of the discounts, commissions, and incentives, which can lead to reducing the profit the profit of the entrepreneur. To make distribution more efficient, entrepreneurs can use different modalities or system depending on the type of the business, uh, the resources, the ability of the resources, and the market, or who's the market that they want to reach out. So the market they serve. So the channel of distribution, it includes the direct marketing. It is the direct marketing. It is a system of marketing in which an organization or the entrepreneur itself communicates directly to the customers to generate response or transaction. They uh, they do inquiries, orders, and purchased purchase, purchased that from the uh, buyer or from the customers. The entrepreneur handling those inquiries, those orders, or purchased from the customers. So there are advantages and disadvantages in this distribution this. So first, we'll talk about the advantages. So the entrepreneur get immediate feedback from the customer. So the entrepreneur can get the feedback immediately. Now they can read or they can hear the feedback immediately from the customers. Also, it reduces costs since there are no intermediaries. So since there is no intermediaries, there are because they are the one who handling the product or the goods and product or the product or the services rather. So there are it um reduce cost of a higher of the cost of discounts, commissions, and incentives of these intermediaries. Next, the entrepreneur gains better control over pricing and promotion. So, since they are the one who handling um, this or the product or services, so they control the pricing, over pricing and promotion. Um, they can low or they can high. They can lower the price or they can higher the price, and they can promote someone or they can promote the product itself. So they are the one who handling goods and services. They promote or they do ads, they advertised the product or the service they serve. Also, it helps in building strong consumer relationships and brand loyalty because they're the one handling they answers the consumers or the buyers inquiries. They build a strong connection or strong a relationship with those customers, and they get or they get the customer might be loyal to them because how good their services or how good the products that they serve or um, that they serve rather. Also, aside from those advantages, now let's move to the advantages of the direct marketing. So first we have here, it can be time consuming and costly to manage logistic, deliveries and marketing on your own. So aside from those advantages that we discussed earlier, so this this disadvantages can be time consuming and costly. Why? Because they're the one who handles the deliveries, and they advertised or they promote their product on their own. So they those deliveries can cost them. So also the time that it consumes their time. Also, aside the time consuming and costly to manage logistic, so the, um, it requires also expertise in marketing and communication. So they need experts to in marketing. They consult to the experts. They consult experts, and they hired someone. They hired someone who has the ability to communicate or or has the quality skills on communication, so that they the product will be sold or sold from the market. Next one, aside from direct marketing, we also the wholesaler. So who are these individuals? These individuals is the middlemen who buy products in bulk. They buy product bulk from manufacturers and sells them in smaller quantities to retailers, reseller, or sometimes directly to the sell user. So this wholesaler buy the product in large quantities from the manufacturer and then sell them in smaller quantities to the retailers, resellers, or sometimes industrial user. So the advantage of the wholesaler also this channel distribution, the wholesaler and intermediate wholesaler. The wholesalers also have, when we use this method or this system, there are also disadvantages and advantages for the entrepreneurs. So first, we will talk about the advantages. So it saves times and effort. Wholesaler reach many retailers for you. So you as the entrepreneur, you as the producer of the goods and services, you can save time and effort because the wholesaler reach many retailers for you so that your goods or service will be sold in the market. Next, it reduces the marketing and distribution cost. As so uh, as the wholesaler buy you the product in bulk or the large quantities, it can reduce you the marketing or how you gonna market your product, and it also reduce the cost of the distribution, like the deliveries and so on. So also, and the advantages of the wholesaler also ensures the continuous movement or availability of goods in the market. So when they um so so also your product or your service is continue the movements of ability, because when when the wholesalers um see that your product or your service is mm, being sold immediately, they will gonna order is the same quantities, or the higher the last time they will higher they will buy a lot or a large quantities larger than the last time that they buy that product. Also, this wholesaler. Now, let's talk about the disadvantages. So first we have here the lower profit margin, because wholesalers get bulk discounts because they buy large quantities. They get they the wholesaler get discounted, or they buy discounts, or they buy large quantities, or they buy your product at a large quantities. As an entrepreneur, to ensure a loyalty, the branding loyalty of your wholesaler or for your customer, you get uh, you get them discounted. So because of this, you may you are gonna lower the price. Lower the price, so lower the profit. So but don't worry. And also, the entrepreneur or the manufacturer or the producer less control over the price and how the product is promoted, because you are not the one handling that one. The wholesaler will might be over price, or over the final price on how they sell the product, or how the product is being promoted. You will not you will have the less control of that as a entrepreneur. So next from that is the agent. So aside from the wholesalers, there are the individuals called the agents. So these intermediaries who acts on behalf of the manufacturer or producer to connect with the wholesaler or retailers. They help in promoting and selling products, but do not usually own the goods. Instead, they earn commissions on the sales they make. So the function of the agent is contact potential wholesaler or buyers. They are the one. These agents, they are the one who will find a client, possible client or potential clients to be your wholesalers or buyers. So they negotiate the price, terms, and construct on behalf of the producer. So they are the one who will negotiate about the price. So they know the price of your product, and they negotiate it to their client, possible client, or possible wholesalers or buyers. So instead you negotiating about the price of your products, they are the one negotiating it for you. So also, it helps the market promotion and order processing. So as the agent, they help you in the market promotion. They promote your product, and they get also the order about the order is processing, because they're the one who are the handling on behalf on you. Also, it provides feedback from the market to the producer. So also they provide feedback from the market to the producer. So from the market, from the feedback of the market, they are the one they are the one who provide you as an entrepreneur the feedback that you will gonna get from your product. Next, also these agents has advantages and disadvantages. So first, we talk about the advantages. So it saves the producer time and effort in finding the managing wholesaler or retailer. So instead, or you find the possible or potential buyers or wholesalers. They are the one who provide you that. So your time and effort is saved by the agent. Also, it expand the market reach without large and full investment. So without a large amount of large cost of investment, they expand because they negotiate those potential wholesaler or buyers. Also, agents use expertise and networks in specific industries. So they have expertise. So you will not gonna pay market market and expertise, or what we called this as expertise in marketing. So they the one who provide this expertise. They have these agents have the expertise in expanding or expanding expertise in marketing and communication in specific industries. So also, aside from that, the disadvantage of this is that agents charge commission, reducing profits. Just like the wholesaler, the difference of the wholesaler and agents is that the wholesaler get the discount, and the agents get commissions. So it can reduce the profit of the entrepreneur. Also, the producer may have less direct. Also, and the agent and the wholesaler from the entrepreneur or the producer has the less control over the product is sold or represented, because they are not the one who handling the negotiating, or they are not the one who's in control of the marketing of their product. So In summary, the distribution method that we can use or the entrepreneur can use is the direct marketing, wholesalers, and agents. The main benefits of the direct marketing is that you have the more control, you had more profit, and the main drawback or the disadvantages is that, or the less benefit this is that it is time consuming and the costly logistic. And for the wholesalers, and it has for the benefit of this is that having a wholesalers is that the wide market reach with the less effort, and the drawback or the disadvantage of this is that it can reduce profit and you has the less control of your production or your goods and services. And agents is that the benefit of having agents for it is market expansions with a low investment. And because of the low investment, and then the entrepreneur has a low investment, expansion and investment. The main drawbacks that the commission cost, and you also don't have the control. You have the less control of your product or your services that is being represented or being if the product is sold. So that's all my report. Thank you very much. And once again, my name is Jodijean Ombay. I'm reporting about the channel of distribution. God bless everyone.